we are Pinay Voltron, and we are musicians, performing artists, recording artists, anything to do with music, we are there in it. The project that we are working on is that we are creating our first original music EP together called Everyone's Busy, and we're really excited to make original music because we've been together for 3 years, and this is going to be the first time that we get to really put something that's ours out there. So my name is Charito. I am a vocalist.
Hi, my name is Chen, and I play the guitar, sometimes bass, sometimes congas.
My name is Camille. I play bass, sometimes flute, percussion, and eventually I'll be playing saxophone again.
Hello, I'm Jojo. I play the drums and percussion.
Hi, I'm Mahalina. I sing, lead and background.
My name is Anna, like the banana. I play guitar.
Hi, my name is Tiffany. I play the guitar, but occasionally I'll play like a beat pad.
So the origin story behind Pinay Voltron, a few of us have probably met like another few of us in different points of each other's lives. And then back in 2021 of September, one of our members, Jen Clemena, who's actually not here right now, but she's getting ready to go on tour. She needed a group of Pinay musicians, I think, for a gig that she was doing over at the Brick and Mortar. And so, you know, she asked Charito or Chen and like Tiff and then, you know, just ripple effect of like, hey, I know these musicians, Pinay women, and then so we got invited all to play at her show, and then it was a hit. Everybody loved it, and then one of the audience members was just like, damn, yo, you guys are like the Pinay Voltron, and then so it just happened like that. That's how we got the name. Yeah, somebody just named it for us, and we're like, cool. Like we think each other like of really highly of each other and like really respect our just artistry and musicality and just as people in general. So it's just really cool to have that, like we just have that, yeah, a super group, a super collective of like killing musicians and singers, so, and just artists.
Yeah, I think one of the most meaningful experiences we've had have been attending the weekly master classes. I feel like the classes gave us a lot of insight on kind of like, or like additional advice on like how to like run ourselves as a groups, and it's been very like inspirational hearing all of like the speakers and kind of taking like ideas from each of them and applying it to like our project and how we move forward as a group.
All of us have had different journeys in terms of our experience, and I feel like we've all gained a lot of wisdom in these different alleyways that we've been in, and the fact that we've had the opportunity to work with so many like amazing musicians like Ruby Ibarra and I mean, I think very highly of them in general. Like, they are all their own individual artists. Like Tiffany's a great producer. These two are like amazing jazz musicians, like amazing vocalists. Like, you know, like creative, super creative. Like it's just, I feel like we've all kind of come to the point in our experience working with all these amazing people throughout the music industry, and having also the challenges of being like women, being brown, and kind of feeling a little isolated in that process, and also feeling that crab mentality as well, like kind of the competition that kind of comes with being a musician or being a woman in musician, and us meeting together and like vibing. It was really supposed to be a one-time gig when we got together with Jen, but when we got together, we felt that synergy. We felt synergy, and it was so effortless. There was no drama, you know. When we had like places where we need to figure out, you know, how do we get over this hump, we worked together really well. And I feel like all that experience that we had in the industry working with all these different people really it lined us up to get to this point where we don't have that with each other. We don't have that like ill I guess sort of like intention or like that competition that may be present within this music industry, within the artist industry. And so it's been really beautiful to be shifting also what that looks like and showing that like, oh, crab mentality doesn't exist here. So we're changing that, I think, especially amongst Filipinx women. Very powerful Filipinx women. We're all super powerful. Now, watch out, this one knows how to punch.
We really good about checking in with each other throughout the week. Even if we're like feeling down ourselves, we'll share that amongst the group, and as a way to kind of share that and see if anyone else is also on the same page and how we can like support each other through that. We love memes. We love mood boards. Memes and mood boards, song recs. We keep it really light-hearted and fun in our fun group chat, in our vibes group chat. Even if we're miles apart, we always like when something excites us, we're always it's one of our go-to places to share something. And I think that just kind of what keeps us keeps the momentum going for us, for sure.
I think some advice that I would give both for my younger artistic self and then also for the next generation is not to be afraid to put yourself out there. Just because early on, when I started performing, I was very hesitant about taking gigs or like collaborating with people because I just am very shy and I have a lot of like social awkwardness with me. So I was like very fearful about, performing. But then kind of seeing other, not just Pinay women, but also just like women in general, kind of putting their art out there was super inspiring to me. And I feel like, I should be going out there and like putting my art because, it's important for people to see just like representation in that aspect. So.
In a world, I just imagine looking online and what if we didn't have Ruby Ibarra, Rocky Rivera, Vincent Celia, and like all these Fanny, and like with like social media growing into this like thing that it's almost uncontrollable. It's like, what can we do to contribute and make sure that our stories are not buried?
It's really important to have presence, like to see other Filipino women in mainstream media or in any media. Because when growing up, I'm one of the eldest here and I didn't have that. And it's to also have somebody believe in you in that way and then have like you believe in that person. So I think it's like reciprocated, belief is like powerful in that way.
To be honest, I'm older, also one of the eldest here, but I think it's important for the future generation to know also, because like Mahalina said, I actually was born in this, I'm not going to call myself out, 79, but like I didn't have any anyone who was like brown or any Asian that was my color growing up, listening to music, except for Michael Jackson. But I listened to Michael Jackson a lot when I was younger. But I think with this kind of group, like what Anna said too, like putting yourself out there is like, it's important because I feel like you said, that you don't want to see it get buried, right? So it's like, what is my nieces gonna see in the TV, or our nephews? Like, we need to continue to be resilient and like continue to fight like with the struggles that we have,
Yeah, it's kind of hard to turn that off. But like Chen said, we all wear so many different hats. We all do so many different things outside of here just to do this thing. But I think that's what also contributes to our chemistry and our synergy in this group. We all bring something super different to the table. But outside of Pinay Voltron, we all like kind of do so many different low-key random, very fun things. But it works because like, you know, we got a whole subunit that was fishing, and we got a whole subunit that like is super into martial arts. Anna and Tanya, they're always out in nature, and they're super, you know, they be running everywhere all the time together. Some of us are into martial arts, fishing. We have like a subunit of a solid Fortnite team going on. It's legit. Like everybody does something, but we all end up doing it together in some way or form, and it's super beautiful. And these group of girls also, I'm still super grateful for.
Tiffany loves to dance.
I'm also a bartender. So I do a lot of things, you know. Keep up with trying to keep up with also like content, my own content, making sure a lot of these pages have like content going on and memories are made, but also recorded, and you know, and all that. And yeah, I'm just grateful that these girls are just so fun in the band and outside the band. You know, we all just have so much fun. I think that's important.
I think also some things to be said about the massive like work we all do on ourselves, and like our relationships with like whether it's like romantic relationships or like our family relationships, because I feel like many of us are pretty aware of decolonization work and ancestral trauma and just like all these things that sort of we all do individual. We tend to that part of us in a certain way so that we can come together and be more whole, I guess, or be more, I guess, like just come in a way where we can release with each other in a beautiful way through music and through vibes, you know. So I think that's like a really big part for me. I do so much family work that when I come here, I feel like I'm just in awe of all of them. And I'm like, I feel lucky that they want to play with me, you know? We're all fangirls of each other, which is kind of crazy to be amongst so many women who like, we're not trying to tear each other down. We're like, we really build each other up in a very genuine way. So it's really, I think that is work, that is creativity to navigate that, I think.